I'm almost stumped because my brain is being flooded with all the ways that it is derailed. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Tiff and Tony Show. Good morning, Tony. How's it going?
Good morning. It's going well, thank you very much. And I've got to say once again, you are in a different setting. Where are you today?
Yes, this is definitely a different setting. It's kind of a strange place. I am just east of Bakersfield in the Sequoia National Forest. I know it doesn't look very foresty, but I'm sort of near the Kern River.
I want to know because you're traveling from place to place. You're living what they call the van life. So give me your definition of success.
That's a really good question, and it's definitely getting me to kind of go inside and figure that out. We ask other people this question, and we haven't asked each other these questions.
No.
So I guess my definition of success would be healthy human connection, staying in touch with my adventurous side, including nature and being with my dogs, and me being healthy emotionally.
Nice. I like that. I love that actually, because that's completely outside of what the world would call success. And I love the fact that you've tapped into that because you can live that level of success no matter what's going on. And so that's really good to have that internal perspective of success.
Yes, thank you. It's definitely something that is a daily process to go through because none of those things just come naturally or easy all the time. And it definitely takes work to stay healthy emotionally. It takes work to stay adventurous while I'm working from the road, doing the van life. And it takes hard work to keep healthy relationships. All of these things that we talk about in our curriculum with the kids. So I'm going to ping pong to you. Same question. How do you define success?
Yeah. And again, it's more of an internal thing in as much as the healthy relationships is very much a part of my success. Who have I got around me to help me and who I can help? I love that. Personal growth is also an indicator of success. Am I getting better every day as a person? And I mean that as in a friend, as a boss, as a mentor. And so I want to, as a husband, as a father, I'm always looking at ways to improve myself and how I show up in the world. So that's another indicator of success for me. And recently, I'm really kind of looking at Pure Game and the success of Pure Game. And I'd say sadly is not the right word, but I'm pinning kind of some of me on the success of Pure Game, which is not always healthy, but it's actually helping me drive through some of the struggles that come up when you're running a company and trying to make it successful. Because, we changed our mission. Our mission now is to help 100,000 youth find a pathway to success, because kids shouldn't have to struggle in a confusing world. And so to do that, we actually need to change what we're doing within Pure Game. Yeah, I attach my success to that, which isn't always the healthiest, but it's working for me right now.
I'm going to challenge you on that. We challenge other people on the Tiff and Tony Show and with Pure Game. So I'm going to challenge you to visualize what it would look like to separate yourself from that.
Okay. Well, and the visualization of that is seeing me be successful in my own way and Pure Game thrive or not on its own. Right, on its own merits and do what it does. Pure Game is without a doubt one of the most worthwhile causes I've ever worked for in my life. Right, I see transformation. I see kids grow and develop and learn. I see kids come out of juvenile hall and clean their lives up and live this life of engagement, and they're completely changed. I see our staff doing amazing things, and so I can let Pure Game do that. And it be separated from it for sure. I think one of the reasons why I am attaching myself to it right now is the desire to see it grow. I want to see it become bigger and better and serve more kids and do all of that sort of stuff. So it actually drives me to get up early, to sit here in front of a computer and to write what I need to write, to think about different ways of approaching youth sports. So it's not always the healthiest, but right now I'm finding it a driver for me.
I think it's important that you do recognize that it's not always healthy, because the alternative to that is you not knowing that it's unhealthy and it just draining you. Mm-hmm. Because yes, there are times in life where we need to do things that may not be the healthiest for us in that moment, but knowing that it's temporary, knowing that it's to reach a positive goal, and knowing maybe how to take care of ourselves, that mm-hmm. self-care piece in that process, because life isn't always going to be how we want it to be. And sometimes we have to kind of go above and beyond what we think our capacity is to make it through, hopefully, a temporary situation. So I guess I will ask you another follow-up question. How are you able to practice the self-care piece while you're sort of pulling parts out of you to put into pure game that might not be, the healthiest or what you would want in life right now?
Another great question. I do still ride my bike, and I still get out. And so I find myself needing to get out in nature and just ride, which is great. I love to cook as well. So I'll sit in the kitchen, I'll cook, and connect with the family that way, which is great for me. And my little tiny habits that I've started and working with, the tiny habits really work. I have a little meditation thing that I do. I journal, and I do little bits of workout here and there, which is all small, tiny, nothing on a grand scale, but it works really well to keep me kind of grounded and where I want to go.
Yes, I like that, because one of my kind of unspoken mottos in life is that it all adds up. Whether mm-hmm. it's the negative things that all add up that can kind of like take its toll once you realize like, oh, I have all these moving parts that are draining me. No wonder I'm tired, or whatever the thing is. It also works the other way, is when we do tiny habits, small things throughout the day, celebrating small victories, it can all add up and give us that life-giving energy that we need to get through the day or the week or the temporary situation that we're kind of expelling more energy for, and it can really make a difference.
I have a question for you. On your internal search for success, doing the things you do on a regular basis, what are some of the things that can derail you in that?
I'm almost stumped because my brain is being flooded with all the ways that it's derailed constantly. So my own brain gets in the way a lot. I overanalyze a lot, which analyzing situations in my life has its pros because it helps me be detail oriented and make sure I'm doing the things that I need to do to reach my goals, things like that. And also it's just a drain, and nights like I had last night where I just don't sleep because my brain's just doing all the things when I'm trying to sleep, and I'm laying there and be like, brain, it's not time for that. It's time for sleep. You can do those things when the sun is out. So my brain gets in the way. It just derails me probably more often than I would like.
So Tiffany, that was a great answer, and it's so cool that you are aware of those things. Being self-aware is such an important part of life, and knowing what can derail us, what's good for us, what's not good for us. Knowing our definition of success is crucial to actually moving forward in life, because we know what to aim for. It's been a great conversation. Thank you for your definition of success. Those out there listening, our challenge to you this week is, can you define your level of success? What does it mean to you? And then can you define one thing that can derail you? Because if you're aware of it, you can be aware of it, and then you can put something into place to stop it from happening. So that's our task for you this week. Again, thank you, Tiffany. You've been awesome.
You are welcome. I'm so glad to be here. I love our conversations. I love that we challenge each other and go deep. Thank you for your time, and have a great day.
Yes, and you. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you so much for joining Tony and me in this week's episode of the Tiff and Tony Show. We hope you feel encouraged and motivated to keep growing with us. If you like what we do here at Pure Game, one of the best ways you can support us is by liking and sharing this video with your friends on social media. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel using the button directly below this video on YouTube, and you can donate at our website, www.thepuregame.org. And with that, we'll see you right back here next week.